Alright, hey guys, this is going to be my first kind of long-term video, something different from a short. Still about fishing though, but in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to clean your reel. The reel is one of the most important parts about fishing. Really, the most important parts of fishing is your rod, your reel, and your bait. And the one thing is that you don't have the expensive bait to really fish with and stuff. You don't have to have the most expensive. You can just have a hook and a bobber, maybe a little crankbait, anything really. But the season's just starting up. Maybe there's someone that's just getting into fishing. Maybe there's someone that hasn't fished in so long and just wants maybe to get back into their old hobby. Someone trying into their new hobbies or something like that. I'm going to show you guys how to clean your reel. Maybe you got one from a yard sale, maybe from a friend. Maybe you bought it brand new and you've been using it, or it's been sitting in your closet for so long or in the garage piling dust and you're just not sure if it's as good as it was. So today I'm going to teach you how to clean it, how to get it greased up, get it oiled up so it can work pretty good, or at least work better than it was. I got some reel grease right here and some reel oil. These are really the only things you need right here. And maybe a rag, because it can get a little messy sometimes, especially for maybe your first time. And I'm going to show y'all how to do it. It's no parts needed. You don't need any screwdrivers or fancy equipment or anything super expensive. I got the reel grease and the reel oil from Walmart, in your Walmart fishing section. It wasn't really expensive. It's like below $5. And you might be like, well, I don't really know if I need that. You might not think you need it until you're fishing one day and you drop it in the mud, or maybe you let your little sister, little brother, or somebody fish with it and they drop it in the water or something. Because it's always good to keep your stuff maintained, because if you're fishing with non-maintained stuff, then you're not going to have a good time. So I'm going to teach you how to fix it up, how to really make sure your reel's good and ready to fish with. The first thing that I normally start with is taking the handle off. You take the handle off by twisting the handle knob. So you get your handle, and on the other side of it, you should have this little knob. You just twist it loose. Might take a little while. This one's kind of like a longer one. Most of them are like this too. Unscrew it till it comes off. Make sure when you unscrew it that you don't lose this little piece. There's a little piece in here that's very vital. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this little star looking bit. Do not lose that. That is very important to your reel. Set it to the side. You get a little tray to sit it on, or you can just sit it on your table like I am mine. And then you can slide this out. Take it out. It's not broken when it does that. It's just how it is. Also, another tip is if you're a left or right-handed fisherman, you can get this, pop it on the other side, and then just screw it in. Well, screw it in. If you're left or right, then you can swap it to this side. Maybe if you're left or right hand dominant, take it out. Anyway, you're going to get a little bit of reel oil from the pack I told you. You're going to open it up. You're going to drop it around the edges inside the thing. Maybe let it sit for a minute, maybe to screw the thing back on. You can also try to get a little bit of reel grease. You open your reel grease up and put it on this little rod. You just put a little bit right here, put a little bit on there, so it's not all the way just oil, because oil doesn't last that long. The grease is what you really need, because grease is more of a long-term thing, and the grease and the oil is just kind of like something you just put on there for now. Put it back on there, get the little piece, screw it back on. Might take you a minute, but that's alright. Screw it on. Screw it on. Alright, there's your reel. Your handle back on. Handle's the most important part. And then the next part is taking this off where your line goes. Get your drag tightener, and if you don't know what that is, it's this thing on top of it. You should notice it when you get it, because it should go like this. Should click a little bit. Should move a little bit. You just get it and you unscrew it, and you're not breaking it. You shouldn't break it by doing this. Even if you somehow mess this up, which is it's not easy to and it's not hard to. You just sit here and unscrew it till it comes off. You can either do it like that, pops off. Mine fell on the floor. Don't let it do that. But Set it to the side. You don't want to lose that. Set it to the side. You don't really need to grease that up or anything, because really the main part is going to be in here. And if you have line on it, or you need to take the line off of it, that's okay. You can just snip the line, cut it all off, and put some new on it. Especially if the season's coming up, you want some new line. You don't want old line. But if you just put some on there and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to clean it out, you can get it and hook it on this little clip that's on the side of it. It's this little triangle bit. You can get it and you can wrap it around it just once. But set this to the side. That's the top of your spool. And then right here is what the main issue of most reels are, because this piece, if it gets water on it, it can get rusty really easily, or if it doesn't have any grease or oil on it, it can get really like stiff, because this is the main piece of the puzzle. You see this? When you rotate the handle, the whole thing moves. This thing moves this up and down, allows you to release the line, allows you to like get the drag system, allows you to do everything. This is the main piece of the puzzle. And if it's all rusty, or if it's all like stuck up or gunked up, then it's no good. You're gonna have a bad fishing trip. So get your reel oil just a little bit, get from the top of it and drop it on. You should watch it run down it, and you get a little bit more and you drop it right here on the sides. Really let it sink into the main component, and then get a little bit of reel grease, open it up, get it. You're just gonna want to put a little bit right here. Might be a little too much, but that's alright. Just on that main little pole. You're gonna get your thing back. You're gonna line it up, put it back down there. You're gonna get the piece that you screwed off the top of it, and you're gonna tighten it back down. Don't worry, your reel's not broken. It just takes a little bit to tighten it back on there. When you feel it starting to get a little tight, you should probably stop. And then see, brand new, it's spinning like a dream. And then that's how you maintain and clean your reel. Hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna try to come out with some more, maybe how to tie some fisher knots instead of like the old classic knot, which is not bad. It's good for beginners, but once you really get into fishing, you're gonna want to tie some new stuff. I can release some videos about maybe what lures you should use for the water, but some more videos will be dropping soon. This is kind of like my first test video. If there's anything that I missed or anything that you think I should add to this video, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it, because I'm trying to get the whole YouTube started. Bye. Thanks, guys.